Okay, it's that time again. Who's up first? Oh, hold on. What's your question, John?
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
My man John always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, to be in the right spot at the right time. And to make the right decisions as well. When that happens, it brings the best out of everybody on that floor.
Always a team player. Thanks, MP.
Not a problem.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Come on, man. I don't deal in hypotheticals.
Was tonight's effort enough to win a playoff
That's
series,
a hypothetical, man.
Well, is it?
I mean, do you need me to read the definition of hypothetical?
Okay.
I mean, because if you do, just let me know. I'm here for you, man. No more questions? Cool. Yeah, take it easy.
Pete.
That's why we also just be sure that no one's feet are in the hallway.
So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some these teams need to do to get back on track.
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now here's Anunoby. Pass to MP. From deep three-point range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
He's not.
Second team foul. At the line.
Exceptionally well.
The Raptors making a switch.
Make it sweat a little, all right?
Let's go!
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes is out there with MP, and it's Siakam in at the 5. Oh, MP with a block. From the arc. Fires in the triple. MP's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. MP no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Next up, the Knicks in New York. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Here's the three. Can't hit that one. And Toronto will come the other way. This game following their win against the Rockets.
A big difference.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. MP is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Siakam in at center. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Kicks it out to MP. MP with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for MP. And the Raptors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren.
A unique.
Number 42. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And improving his strength.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the knee gets set.
Bangs home the trifecta. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Hey, Greg, Holmgren is thin, but as we both know, he's very tough.
He's aggressive and willing to take contact at both ends. He's also strong mentally. Can't wait to see what the future holds for this young man.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The 3 from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Siakam.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP fires from way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Trent. Connects from three-point range. Holmgren's got 5 now.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Another miss by MP. And stolen by MP. To the inside. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the best. Reached halftime in this one.
51. The Raptors 40.
This is a team clicking on all cylinders. And back to our game. 3 letters standing. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 11. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4 spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get it again.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Oklahoma City has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Trent. Releases. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Toronto.
The 3 from MP. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 6th assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. Puts it up from 12. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Raptors with the lead.
And when the stakes get high and you need a big shot, we know how dependable Fred VanVleet is.
It feels to me, Greg, like the bigger the moment, the more dangerous Fred VanVleet is. We've seen him so many times knock down so many huge shots. Doesn't matter the setting, Eastern Conference Finals or NBA Finals. This guy, the very definition of fearless. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
MP outside. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
There's the screen. Takes the 13-footer. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. A 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3, pocket 6. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Trent outside. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 5. Now Dort. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And stolen by Barnes. Trent kicks to MP. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the...
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And the basket by MP.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And stolen by MP. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Van Vliet. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult.
61, the Raptors, 71.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. So the Raptors 5 right now. Young is out there with MP. Then it's Porter. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Banton in at the point guard. Raptors leading by 10. Pass to MP. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Trent gets the bucket.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Trent. Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's looking for MP and finds him for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Inside, Baisley. The shot. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists here tonight. MP outside. Porter in the corner. Passes to Young. And here is Trent outside. Rebound by Williams. And they're trailing by 9. Just over a minute and a half left here in the fourth.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the pass to Man. They set the screen. Over MP. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Man.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Gilgeous-Alexander against Trent. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, man, I don't got a lot of time, just so you know.
Okay, so I'll get right to it. How much would you say you contributed to this win?
I mean, I think I played my role well. You know, Coach trusted me to get us organized out there, and I...
Hey, MP. So what was your favorite part of tonight's win?
You know, John, with every win, you know, it brings us one step closer to bring this amazing city a championship, you know? So from that perspective, my favorite part was when the clock struck 0, and we knew we had it in the bag at that point, you know?
Yeah, I see what you're doing, man. Taking nothing.
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader at the NBA level?
Guess who's been saying this since day one? Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Perk, have you even watched him play this year?
I've seen enough.
Okay. What's his true shooting percentage?
I have to look it up.
How many paint touches does he have a game? How many pull-up threes has he taken? What's his off-ball defense been like?
JJ, do you really want me to answer those questions? Or are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I need to call a doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is, I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership to you?
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership? I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship.
Oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What did championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow. Shots fired. Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.
Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I bonita, que se ocupa pura purita. Cállense que llega visita, qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta, tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica, si no es de este talla o medida. Yo crecí con complejos, yo no pido consejos, no por mí ni por ego, pero usted nivela. A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa, porque le di un beso yo a una chica, y ahora de repente se le quita. Persinado, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla, y donde se le fue lo católico pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar, que tanto